What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another round of my Litheo gym leader battles in the Litheo region. And today I will be going up against Esquilo, who is also the Volcano Knight. He's a really good friend of mine. I battled him, like, I want to say easily a good 10 times, and they've all been fantastic battles. So I was really excited to go up against him again. I must say, though, looking at his region, or habitat? I guess it was very limited to fire types. It was very limited to Garchomp and maybe a couple rock types here and there. So not a whole lot. So real quick, looking at the teams, he brought Talonflame, which instantly I was like, okay, titties, I have to get up Stealth Rocks. He also brought Rotom Heat. He brought Garchomp. He got Infernape. He got Ninetales, and he also got the Typhlosion, which is his favorite Pokemon, which is why we're best friends, because Typhlosion is like one of my top 3 favorites, if not my top. I would probably put it at number 1, to be honest. I probably would. And then on my team, as you can see, I'm bringing the Nidoking, I'm bringing the Starmie, I'm bringing the Excadrill, I'm bringing the Mega Audino, I'm also bringing the Hippo. Now, why don't we go ahead and get on into this battle? I decided that right off the bat, I wanted to lead off with my Hippo. Let me actually turn down this volume a little bit, because that's a little loud. He leads off with his Talonflame. And I lead off with my Hippo, like I said. Now, the reason why I wanted to lead off with Hippo is because I wanted to get up Stealth Rocks, because he has no spinner, so Stealth Cocks are going to come in handy. However, he goes for Taunt, and I was like, oh, okay. I've seen him do that to so many people as they upload their battles on YouTube. He did it to easily 5, 6 people. It was insane how smart that is. Like, that, kudos, man. So, he's going to go right onto his Garchomp. And I didn't put Ice Fang on this because I didn't think I would need it. I switch directly out. I get the heck out of there, and I go into my Romeo, who is Nidoking. And Nidoking is actually a Choice Scarf set, I believe. In this battle, I might have been running a Life Orb. I think I might have run a Life Orb because I switched out right there because I knew I wasn't going to be able to outspeed him. So I'm going to go right back out into my Hippo, hoping that this might be the time for me to get up my Stealth Rocks. And as he gets buffeted by the Sandstorm, he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp and misses. That was huge. Not really, because I don't really attack with this thing. It's mainly to set up rocks, take hits, and roar things out. So, the Will-O-Wisp sucked, but it didn't really matter in the long run, if you know what I mean. So, he's going to go for the Will-O-Wisp again. This time he does hit it. And, you know, like I said, I'm just going to stay in here, and I'm going to Toxic him this time. So that way now, if he switches out, he takes Toxic damage. He takes a little bit of Sandstorm damage. He also now takes Toxic damage, so this thing is basically hitting the road pretty freaking quickly. If I'm not mistaken, it's already down to, like, I can't see the entire screen when I'm recording this, so you guys don't care about that. So he's going to withdraw his Rotom Heat, and he's going to actually go into his Ninetales. That's its name. He's going to get up the Sun, and you know, it sucks, but it's not the biggest of deals, because I can just switch my Hippo back in at any point in time. I'm going to go to my Frank, who is my Chansey, who can take hits for days from this thing. And Chansey is kind of just going to chill for a little bit. He's going to go into Infernape, and I was like, you know what? I can take one close combat. I can. I promise you I can. I'm max HP, max defense. And I could go for a counter, but I didn't really want to risk it, so after I went for the aromatherapy, I'm just going to switch my Chansey right out, because there's no need for me to take that much damage that quickly when I can just send in Hippo, soak up the hit, and get the sand back up. It's made a lot of sense to me, to be honest. So after the Sandstream is going to kick up, he's then going to go for Taunt again on the Chansey, but it goes on the Hippo, which doesn't really matter, because I'm not going to Toxic this thing. I'm just going to try to get damage off on it right away. There's no need for me to try to hit it. He's going to switch out, I would assume, expecting the Earthquake, and go into his Talonflame. Now, I mean, his Talonflame takes about 50%, which really sucks. It does avoid the Earthquake, though, so I guess that's the thing. I mean, he took 50% from Stealth Rocks. I think that's why Talonflame isn't the best Pokemon, IMO. He doesn't hit. People say that he hits hard, but he really doesn't. Like, if you calc him against, like, physical walls, they can easily take 2 and kill him with a coverage move or something like that, so I don't really like Talonflame all that much. So now that my taunt wears off, it's not going to really matter anyway. He's going to keep going for Overheats, which, you know, I have a little bit of SpDef investment in this Hippo, so I can take it up fairly well, I guess. And I'm going to go for the Roar. Now, the next time he comes back in, he's dead. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Talonflame will not be Brave Birding me, and he goes into his Typhlosion, which, you know, was really freaking cool for a couple different reasons. Because now the Typhlosion is in here, that means that I can, like, I can take Eruptions a little bit better because he took Stealth Rock damage, he took Sandstorm damage. Frank can come in here and eat up a couple Eruptions. And, you know, I could go for a Seismic Toss to take his HP down a little bit farther. But here's where I think shows that he loves Typhlosion more than most other things, because once he realizes that Eruption isn't going to do a whole lot, he knows that he can go for a different move, and that's later on in the battle, but you'll see. So now he's going to go into his Garchomp, and you know, Garchomp is kind of a little scary to my team, because I know he likes sub SD, so I have to watch out for that. I do have Hyper Voice on my Mega Audino, and I can eat up an Earthquake or a Dragon Pulse. Why is Skype making noises? You, no, do not need me making noises. There you go. You can just silencio, por favor. So, I'm going to send in my Mega Audino. Now, Mega Audino, it is kind of my, I don't want to say like my emergency button, but for lack of a better choice of words, it is, because once I Mega Evolve, he can't hit me with Dragon type moves. A +2 Earthquake is going to do about 40%, and I can hit him with Hyper Voice if he goes behind a sub. So I'm not running Dazzling Gleam because I didn't think I would need it. Actually, that did a lot more than 40%. Maybe I calculated the wrong thing. Who knows? However, Hyper Voice does do a decent chunk, and he's going to go for Earthquake again and take on Mega Audino. But you know what? Mega Audino did his job, because now he cleared the field enough for Starmie to come in here and hit him with a really hard Scald or Ice Beam or what have you. I figured he would switch out into his Ninetales right here. So even though Ice Beam was my best play, I am Choice Scarf. I believe I'm Choice Scarf Modest. I believe. I could be mistaken, but this battle was a little while ago. So I did go for Ice Beam. Honestly, I think I should have gone for Scald, because Scald does hit a little bit harder. Even though it would be in the rain, it would hit a little bit harder on his Ninetales. So I guess that's the thing. So now that the Sunlight's going to turn harsh, I have no reason to stay in. He's taking 50% from Stealth Rocks. Basically, his entire downfall to my battle with him was Stealth Rocks. If he could have kept Stealth Rocks off my side of the field for the entire game, he probably could have done 100 times better. So now that he's gone for an Overheat, his special attack is kind of down a little bit, I guess. I mean, -2 really sucks for Ninetales. But now he is directly below half, so that means that 2 more switch-ins, he will die. I'm going to go into my Nidoking. I'm not really trying to get a sweep with my Excadrill because I don't really need it. I went for Sludge Wave right here for a couple different reasons. I figured if he goes into Typhlosion, hits it super effectively. If he goes into Rotom, hits that super effectively. Not super effectively, neutrally. I'm sorry, I did not mean super effectively. It hits him neutrally. If he goes into Garchomp, Rocks plus a Sludge Wave may actually kill. So I had no reason to not try it. And here I think he realized that I'm not Scarfed, so he is going to go for the Earthquake and take out my Nidoking. So Nidoking kind of could have done a little bit better in this battle, but, you know, whatever. So now he's going to withdraw his Garchomp, and I have Excadrill in the sand, which, you know, he's going to put it in the sun right now, which sucks. However, it was kind of bleh, because I still kill the Ninetales. I'm not in the sand anymore, which means I can't outspeed Garchomp or Typhlosion or whatever. But I have other things that can take on Typhlosion and his Infernape, like a Choice Scarf Starmie. So that's good, I guess. And he's just taking a little too much damage to his Garchomp from switching in and out, even though Stealth Rocks only does, I think, like 8%. I'm trying to think. If it's resisted, it does... I really think it's 8%. I could be wrong, though. So that is actually starting to rack up a little bit. And now that I go into my Starmie, Ice Beam is my best play. I knock it out. If he goes into his Typhlosion, I do enough damage to where Eruption won't hurt me. If he goes into his Infernape, he's going to take Stealth Rocks. And it was just my safest play overall, and I had to go for it. So now he's going to go into his Typhlosion, which, you know, I mean, this was a really long battle. It just kind of had to do a lot of switching, and that's honestly fine by me because it just made Stealth Rocks wear down his team, and I didn't have to. So now I'm going to go into my Chansey, and now that he knows he can't hit me with Eruptions hard anymore, he's going to go for a Heat Wave. That is where I'm talking about. Like, he goes for Heat Wave when he can't go for Eruption. Most people just slap on Flamethrower or Fire Blast, but I think Heat Wave is a little bit better of a move because it's hard hitting and has better accuracy than Fire Blast. So right now, Starmie is my best play. In the Sun, I do knock it out from that range. I also knock out his Infernape. I knock out his Infernape from this range after Stealth Rocks. So it was, actually, I think it might have been a little bit of a roll in the Sun. I think it might have done like 90. I'm not sure. But it was a close roll, and I didn't get it. So nothing he could really do would kill me anyway, even if he went for like a U-turn maybe. I don't think that would have killed me, but you never know. So he is just going to end up killing himself to recoil, and that is a very anticlimactic ending to a very good battle, though. I really did enjoy it, and it was a fantastic battle. I love battling a Squealo, so there you have it. I did earn my Flame Orb. You'll see it on your screen. Or it wasn't my Flame Orb, my Volcano Orb. It was an awesome battle. So real quick, before you guys close out of this video, that was the battle I wanted to show you guys. However, okay, I don't know what just happened there. My recording camera face just stopped. It crashed. So real quick, I wanted to ask you guys a couple questions, and it has to pertain to the LBA. It's easier for me to just put at the end of a video. So what I want to do is I want to do team building analysis on my teams of LBA for the week. That will start going up this Saturday, I believe. And I hope that you guys are okay with that. I like doing it. It's going to be on Showdown, so it's not anything special, but it's just like me walking through my mind thoughts of all this stuff. Like if you watch Mega Mogwai, it's what he does basically. And I figured that it would be a really cool way for me to segue into me being more into the season of the LBA since it's not as long of a season. So, with that being said, I hope you guys are excited for that. I hope you guys are excited for the LBA. Hope that you guys are excited to see me finish this Litheo League, because I'm going to come for you freaking gym leaders. I only have 3 more orbs to get. Spoilers. Whatever. This is for the battle. So, I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic day. I'll see you guys later. Peace.